Grand Rising, beautiful family. It's Retta's Recovery Reminders. Retta and Ratchet is right here with me. We got some people walking through the park, so Ratchet is a little on guard. It's so beautiful out here this morning, though. Let me show you guys. Hold on. Look at that. I mean, just gorgeous. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. Trees are changing every day. It seems like they're brighter and more colors. I just love it. It's a little chilly in the park this morning. It's like 55 or something like that, but Ratchet keeps me warm. Anyway, September 17th, but whenever you find this is when it is meant for you. I hope that everybody is having a really blessed week, a really positive week, staying in your highest vibration. Your emotions are your energy in motion. So you want to stay in your highest vibrating emotion, which is joy, acceptance, love, compassion, peace. You know, we're all in this together. I know we didn't ask to be here, but let's make the best of the situation that we have before us. And we can only do that by changing our perception of the situation. I experience and express the power of trust because I know I am divinely hooked up and spiritually hooked in. From the story of Daniel in the Holy Bible, we learn what it means to truly be spiritually connected. You can call it spiritual hookup. Daniel had the gift of spiritual vision and prophecy. He also had a very strong faith in and connection to the spirit of his creator. Faithful, Daniel relied upon and trusted his spiritual hookup for guidance, which enabled him to do and accomplish many things that others couldn't do. People were quite jealous because they thought Daniel was special. When you know, like Daniel, that you are hooked up with your spiritual source, pleasing people becomes almost insignificant. True. Even when jealousy turns people against you or causes them to attack you, somehow you know you'll be just fine. The worst possible thing that you can do when attacked by spiritually jealous people is jump off your spiritual hook in an attempt to please or appease other human beings. This was the lesson that Daniel had to learn. It was also the lesson that I had to learn. How I chose to see the world is my choice. It doesn't have anything to do with anyone else. It doesn't matter that other people have a different religious belief than me. As long as my belief is in alignment with my truth, then I'm living my best life. And today I am able to do that because I am not allowing my emotions to get in the way of what I am truly seeing. All right. Can you imagine? It says Daniel refused to do what the king of his jealous cohorts wanted him to do. The spiritually jealous people convinced the king to throw Daniel into a den of hungry lions. Can you imagine? It takes more than the average share of trust, faith, and obedience to stand up against a pack of ravenous lions. Can you imagine? Oh, I already read that. You must be willing to lose everything to honor your spiritual hookup. Daniel passed the test. He was so hooked up, he walked right into the lion's den without batting an eye. You know what happened? The lion had a terrible case of indigestion. Until today, you may have believed that being hooked into people could and would sustain you in the rough times. Just for today, hook into spirit for protection and divine guidance in dealing with jealous or disruptive people. Today, I am devoted to experiencing and strengthening my spiritual connection. And I just saw a video on TikTok that said that narcissists are trying to get a hit of your spiritual connection. They're trying to steal your spiritual connection to the Most High. And when I really realized that, and it was like, oh my God, I have what people are looking for. I just didn't realize it because I see the world differently, and I always have. I just always have. And for so long, people told me that the way I saw the world was crazy and, stupid and whatever. I don't care anymore because I am in peace and harmony with my everyday life, period. Point blank, period. And I don't care who has what to say about it. I live in love, and I have compassion for my neighbors and everyone, and I have a good life today. I don't have people telling me that I'm not doing things right every day, and me trying to do my best to please people. It's a relief. My life is amazing now that I chose myself. And I really truly believe that this journey will take you down through it until you choose yourself, and no one but yourself. You have to know that no matter what, no matter who is around you, you are going to be okay. No matter what. I've been through some really crazy stuff by myself, but I was so afraid to be by myself. And now it's like the greatest thing that I could have experienced. I'm not alone. I'm never alone. I got my Ratchi and my ancestors and my spiritual guides. And now that I'm paying attention to myself, I can actually get my own messages. I don't distrust myself anymore. So the messages that are coming in telling me that this is not for you, this is not in your best interest, they don't love you, they don't like you, they hate you, get away from them. I'm not doubting it anymore. Oh, okay, well, let me just move out of the way. I trust my intuition today. And when you learn to trust your intuition, it's your subconscious mind telling you that this is not a high vibrational situation. And if you're tapped in to yourself and how you feel, you are well aware of it. And everybody can become aware of their own feelings and how, the world is affecting them. And when you get into peace and harmony, like that quiet place inside of you, nobody can touch it. Like there's nothing in this world that can touch that piece of that stability inside of you. It's like the four legs are down, and as long as you stay on that square, you're good. You have a firm foundation, but it starts within you. Nobody can give it to you. Nobody can teach it to you but you. I love you guys. Oops. I love you guys. I hope everybody, I forgot my little phone holder today before I left the house. So anyway, I love you guys. I hope everybody has a really blessed week. I'm really, really excited. I put in for some take-homes for this weekend so I can go up to the UP with my girlfriend. I found out about this place called the Tunnel of Trees. And I'm going to take her and the boys to the Tunnel of Trees this weekend. I want to go up to the UP, to the waterfalls. I'm thinking, I don't know where we're going to go, but there's a couple of really beautiful places up there that I'm really interested in seeing, and this gives me a good excuse to get up there and do some adventuring, in the woods. I love it. The fall. It's such a great place to be. I didn't have this living in Florida. The change of the seasons. And when we get into the changing of the planet, and we know that we are changing with it, it's a lot more comfortable for us to know that we are growing and changing, and it's okay to grow and change. You're not meant to be the same person your whole life. If you are, you're stuck in a loop, and it's an illusion. You're stuck in an illusion. Get into your square inside yourself and know that nobody can knock you off of it. It's yours. It's yours, and you are one with the Creator in that. I mean, we're all one with the Creator. Everything is. There is nothing outside of divinity, period. There can't be. It's just not possible. It's all a divine illusion. And you are creating that illusion by what you believe about yourself and your life. Make sure you are believing the truth. You are the light of love. The light of love lives in you. The Sacred Heart is the light of God, the light of love in your life. I love you. Be a blessing. Peace. So I was looking over some of these readings that I missed on the days that I wasn't here, and there's one I wanted to share with you guys. I experience and express the power of trust because I realize I can never prove who I am with how much I do or give. There comes a point in time where you must know that everything you have already given or done is enough. This is not something anyone else can tell you. You must know. Also know if you continue down the path of trying, you will reach the point of diminishing returns. This applies more specifically to relationships. Remember, life is a process of giving and receiving. When you give with love or in joy, you must receive in equal measure. This does not mean that you should measure your giving. What this means is your giving must be received with the same intensity with which it was given. In those relationships and situations where you give with no sense of satisfaction, either you are giving for the wrong reasons or what you give is not being received. It is being hoarded. It is being denied. It is being dishonored. Once you cross the line of diminishing returns, if you continue to give, you run the risk of being depleted in ways that can be irreversible. To continue giving without receiving does not prove anything except that you know how to be taken advantage of. I'm good at that one. Give with love. Give in joy. Give of yourself for the joy and love of giving. Just be aware that when your giving is received and honored, you must be justly compensated. Until today, you may have allowed yourself to stay unbalanced, stay in unbalanced, unhealthy relationships where you were required to give beyond the point where it is necessary or wise. Just for today, consider those experiences where you are experiencing a diminishing return on your mental, emotional, or spiritual or physical investments. Today I'm devoted to analyzing the relationships in which I am not being compensated for the investments I make. And that is the most important thing. If you are not receiving reciprocal love, unconditional love, if somebody's love has conditions, like they, give you how'd you get off your leash? Give you the silent treatment or whatever, that isn't love. It's control. And you don't deserve that. You deserve to be loved for your authentic self, not what you can give anybody, not how much money you make or, what kind of job you have. None of it. None of it. We are all on the same level. We are all amazing human beings who deserve to be seen and loved just as we are. I love you. I gotta find Ratchet. Ratchet!